McDonald Jewelry is the company I've always been dreamed of joining.
Your previous work experiences are very rich.
Yes, Uncle. Mr. Jones?
Good, you are employed. And you can go now.
She called you uncle just now. You two have known each other for a long time, haven't you?
Don't talk nonsense. Just because you didn't pass the interview, you're making baseless accusations.
You didn't even ask me and let me go. Didn't you pull strings?
I'm the interviewer. I think you're not qualified, and that makes you not qualified.
So the McDonald Jewelry, is this corrupt internally? Anyone who pulls strings can get in?
Yes, I'm her uncle. What are you going to do about me?
I really misjudged it and considered it as my dream company.
What's the use of your high academic qualifications? There are plenty of people here who graduated from prestigious universities. From what I see, your last job was at Delis Group. I guess you were fired for lack of ability, right? Your resume is just a piece of trash for me, too dirty to even use for blowing my nose. Security, drag this woman out.
Let me see who dares. Let me see who dares.
Hubby, why are you here?
I was worrying about your interview today, so I followed you to have a look.
Mr.
What are you saying about relying on your age and you can pull strings? McDonald Group doesn't need a trash like you. Mr. Lewis, shame on you for being the president of this company. Is this how you usually teach your staff? An employee like this should be fired immediately.
Yes. Security, come here quickly.
Spare me, Mr. Gates.
Cover his mouth.
Uncle,
Hearing someone like this beg for mercy is disgusting to the ears. Go ahead with your work.
Hubby, isn't this Mr. Lewis involved in real estate?
He also has a jewelry company.
Your friend is amazing. Mr. Lewis, you are truly prodigious owning real estate and jewelry companies at such a young age.
If only it really were mine. Oh, you're too kind, Miss Fadiman. Come in to work tomorrow. Go ahead with your work, Fitz.
Hubby, let's buy a bottle of red wine and celebrate at home.
Okay,
Cheers for joining the company.
you're drunk.
I'm known outside as a person who can drink a lot without getting drunk.
Rena.
Hubby, you're disabled. How do you still have pectoral muscles? It seems like you also have abs.
I usually exercise.
Then how do you usually exercise? What poses you usually use?
Rena. Rena, stop.
But your legs are like this. It seems any pose is not convenient for you. You're so handsome. Marrying you is not a loss.
My damn handsome. You're drunk.
I told you I'm not drunk.
Drunk. Rena. Behave yourself. You drank too much.
No? I'll send you back to your room to rest. You don't go. We just cover ourselves with a quilt and slept purely.
Calm down, Rena.
This ring?
Rena?
but your legs are like this. It seems any pose is not convenient for you. Did I sleep with class and playing around so much? Rena, you're amazing. You managed to conquer class so quickly and have physical relationship with him?
You're awake. Give me your hand. Drink the water.
Last night, did we have...
What?
slept together?
No.
But I clearly remember. Last night you carried me back to bed. And we did something... Oh, can your legs stand up now?
My legs are in this condition. How could we possibly have had a physical relationship? You had too much to drink last night and fell asleep as soon as you hit the bed.
That's right. Class couldn't stand up. It must be because he's so charming that I can't help but daydream about him. Almost forgot. I have to report to my new company today.
Ms. Fadiman, your seat is here. This project will be in charge of you and Mr. Hugo.
Mr. Lewis?
Then you work first. Just call me if you need anything.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Lewis.
This is your first time here, Ms. Fadiman. You didn't bring a cup, did you? Come. One-use cup first.
Thank you.
Come and have a seat. Why is this chair broken? I'll exchange mine for you.
Thank you so much.
It's okay. Sit down, Ms. Fadiman.
Look, this person is just like beautiful women. Every time a beautiful colleague comes, he will show his courtesy. I don't know what will happen to the new colleague, Mr. Lewis.
How's the investigation going at the fire in the ring?
Detectives are on it. Soon there will be some progress. Mr. Dellis,
What's the matter?
it seems that I've arranged the wrong job. That Mr. Hugo, he seemed to be interested in Mrs. Dellis.
Doesn't matter. Anyway, she is just my nominal wife. Who is she interested in? It has nothing to do with me.
And then I'm leaving.
But after all, she is still my nominal wife. Before the divorce, no other men are allowed to close to her. But what should I do?
Mr. Dellis, as the saying goes, men can take advantage of the alcohol for acting. When they are pretending to be drunk, we're not drunk, but acting is always possible. You can go home and pretend to be pitiful. Mrs. Dellis will definitely refuse the other men from outside.
What a joke. I'm the president of McDonald Group. How can I pretend to be pitiful? What the idea is this? Get out. Pretending to be pitiful.
Mr. Hugo, thank you for driving me back today.
You're welcome. It happens to be on my way.
Why did you come down?
Why were you walking so fast?
Is there anything else?
I haven't given you the flowers yet. Here's.
The flower?
Don't misunderstand. It's a department tradition to pool some money together, to buy flowers for the newcomer.
So that's how it is. Thank you.
Is this your boyfriend?
I am Class Dellis.
Mr. Dellis, you won't misunderstand, will you?
How can it be? Rena is so beautiful. The flower's perfect match for her.
Mr. Dellis is quite young. How come you're in a wheelchair?
An accident happened a few years ago. His legs were injured.
Crippled boyfriend, this woman easy to take. I happen to know a leading figure in medicine who is one of the best in the country. When it comes to treating leg ailments, should I inquire on your behalf tomorrow?
Don't trouble yourself. My legs can't be cured.
Really? Thank you so much. If he could recover, I would definitely thank you properly.
Don't be so polite. We're all colleagues after all. And looking out for each other is what we should do. It's getting late. I'll go back first. I don't believe I can't beat a disabled.
Let's go home.
Give me the flowers.
What's wrong with you?
I feel sorry for you. Your colleague was wearing designer clothes, a luxury watch, and driving a luxury car. Yet he still likes you. But you married me, a poor wretch.
I am just colleagues with him. You think too much.
I'm a man, too. I know what he's thinking about you.
You must be jealous.
My own wife is being coveted by others outside. Yet I'm completely powerless.
Class, I won't be cheating. I hate being cuckolded the most. And of course, I would never do that myself.
From now on, you need to maintain a 5-meter distance from other men.
Class, who is a house husband with the crippled legs, feels insecure, which is quite normal. The fault is mine for neglecting his needs. All right, I promise you.
She agreed. Just like that?
As long as your heart remains unchanged, I will never leave you and stay with you for a lifetime.
Mr. Lewis's idea is so good. Of course.
What's wrong?
Mr. Hugo, let's keep our distance from now on.
Why?
Actually, Class is not my boyfriend but my husband. He's easily jealous and doesn't allow me to contact with other people of the opposite sex. I'm sorry.
All right then, I've put the document right here for you. Now that it's like this, snatching her away would feel even more thrilling. Rena, there is a jewelry exhibition at the McDonald Hotel. It is very similar to the project we are currently working on. Are you free this weekend? How about we go? Find some inspiration together?
Fine. Send me the address.
Okay, I sent it to you. Take a look. You must be thirsty. Drink some water.
Thank you.
I've already opened it for you.
Mr. Hugo, are you sure there's a jewelry exhibition in here?
Sure. It's on the top floor. It's about time and almost started. Drink some water, and let's hurry up to go up. Let's go. Rena, are you all right?
What did you do to me?
I've given you a little something that can make us happy.
You.
Rena, you're so beautiful. How could you marry a disabled guy? Have you two not taken the next step in your relationship yet?
Mind your language. How we are is none of your business.
A man like him, how could he possibly satisfy you? Why don't you consider me instead? I'm in good health, with all my limbs intact, unlike your husband, who can't even stand up and still need you take the initiative.
Shut up. Only? What's the difference between you and a dog?
Rena, I'm just trying to give you some friendly advice. Why are you cursing at me?
You're the one who deserves it. My husband is 1,000-fold, 10,000-fold better than you.
Don't worry. I'll take good care of you later. I will make it evident that I surpass your husband by 1,000-fold, 10,000-fold. So beautiful. Class, how is it you? Aren't you disabled? You're faking it.
So what if I am?
How dare you hit me? Do you know who I am? Even if you're not disabled, you poor wretch, I will find a lawyer and sue you relentlessly until you pay dearly.
Mr. Dellis, Mr. Dellis.
Oruo, tell him whether I am a poor wretch or not.
Presumptuous. Mr. Dellis is the president of the group, Mr. Gates. You've been working at McDonald Jewelry for so many years for nothing.
You are the president of the group? How is this possible?
She is Rena, the Mrs. Gates.
Daring to lay hands on my wife. How much would I have to compensate you if I were to disable you?
No, you don't have to compensate me, Mr. Dellis. You don't need to compensate me for hitting me. I should be compensating you for the trouble.
Fortunately, we arrived just in time. Mr. Dellis's predictions are indeed spot on.
This Mr. Hugo certainly won't give up easily. Have someone keep an eye on him, and report to me if anything happens.
Got it. Take him away. Mr. Dellis.
My head hurts so much. Class, why are you here? Abby, I'm so scared. It's okay.
Nothing happened. I'm here.
Public displays of affection are cringy to watch.
What's going on?
I was just having dinner with Class Hilling. We saw Mr. Hugo carry you into a room.
Thank you, Mr. Lewis. Otherwise, I might be...
How dare you harass a female employee? You've been fired. Send him to the judicial department.
Mrs. Gates, help me plead for mercy with Mr. Gates.
Mr. Gates,
This person has gone mad. Take him away and gag his mouth.
I'm not mad.
Take him away. Take him away.
Mrs. Gates.
At this moment, I am firing a person. I must be super handsome. Why don't you follow him and take a look? Alright, I'll leave right away.
Let's go home.
Mr. Lewis helped us again and again. Can you please nicer to him? Why do I feel he's so afraid of you?
Illusion? I'll pay more attention to in the future.
Wow, Rena, your design is so beautiful. The champion of the McDonald jewelry this time must be you.
Oh no, yours are also very beautiful.
But yours is even better. That's right.
I have to answer a call.
Okay.
Hello, Dad?
Lily graduated from college and can't find a job. Can you arrange a job for her?
I can't arrange.
You've already joined the McDonald Group. Why can't you arrange it?
Dad, I'm just a junior staff member, not a senior leader.
Why are you so useless? What a real killjoy. Bribing your senior leader.
I don't want to pull strings.
Why don't you know how to be flexible? I don't care. If you can't arrange the job, I'll throw away all your mother's stuff.
You can't.
Is your job very exhausting right now?
No. My dad asked me to get a position for Lily in the company.
It turns out that her dad wanted to get a position for Lily in the company. That's easy to do.
Forget it. I will just casually submit her resume. Anyway, with Lily's skills, she definitely won't pass the interview.